Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Erlengrat. So, the episode today is basically going to consist of doing some work to our property. We'll get rid of, we'll get the second layer of fertilizer put down for the grass. I went through, I did have a look at seasons, and it turns out that we had it set to 9-day seasons, so we've actually dropped that back down to 6 so as we can get it moving along a little bit quicker. Just off screen, what I've done is I actually ran the mower over this bottom section of grass that we've got below the farmyard, and turns out, although it's not ready to harvest, so obviously we can't mow it, just running the mower over it did condition to allow me to put on its second layer of fertilizer. So I thought what we may as well do is go and get some more fert. And we'll just park this over here. I did lease the Kun fertilizer spreader, 24 meter spread on that one. It is just the in-game spreader, but it was cheaper to lease than the one we had originally. And it does have a wider spread. I'll just get rid of that menu. So what we'll do is we'll bring this over here, get it opened up. We bought 2 more bags of fertilizer, also brought 2 bags of seed to go into the seeder, and we also purchased this little lizard trailer and proceeded it to colour it the same colour as the Fiat, because colour coding is a good thing. Right, so what we'll do is we'll get some more fertilizer. Into the hopper. We'll just use the 1 bag for now. I'm pretty sure that will actually be enough. Now, what I'll double check is that the Fiat can... No, it doesn't matter. We've got to run the lawnmower, or the mowers, over that section before we can refert. So, jump out of him. Because I'm pretty sure I can't just refertilize and that'll work. Got a funny feeling it won't. No, it doesn't. We've essentially got to change the state of the ground. So what we'll do, close that cover. Now, I'm not too sure if you can hear that, but we've actually got a pretty big storm rolling in at the moment. So if I'm a little bit hard to hear, I'm sorry guys. I do have my mic turned all the way up. You may eventually hear a couple of cracks of thunder, and we may potentially lose power. So if you see me saving the game a little more regularly, that is why. So we'll get that unfolded. And switched on, and you'll notice the ground state changes, which is then going to allow me to put the second coating of fertilizer down. Now, due to seasons, we do have to run three lots of fertilizer. Well, that rain's getting pretty heavy. I'm not too sure if it'll allow me to do this again. But we'll crack on. We'll get this done and then we'll rest for tomorrow and we'll see where it's at. So we'll just jump straight into a time lapse here, guys. See you when we're done. Now, just quickly, will the Fiat run them? Doesn't actually have a required horsepower rating. However, weight-wise, I think it might be a little too big for this poor thing. But we'll give it a try. Should take. Right, so obviously where we've been. And then where we've fertilised after mowing. So fingers crossed. And the plan is to also eventually buy that field just above the home farm. It is just a big grass field, but I'm pretty sure that could turn into a fairly profitable arable field. this section over this side done first, then we'll go back, finish the other side, then head down and redo the front one again, and that should bring that one pretty much to 100%. Now, I could be totally wrong here. Like I said, I've never used seasons before. I don't know if that's just changed my field somehow, whether it's not gonna grow because I've mowed it. Probably thinking spending quite a bit of money on fertilizer for a grass field, but it clearly is actually a field. It's not mat grass, it's field grass, and there is a difference. You do get more of a yield from field grass, and as we all know, silage makes money. Right, so last pass we'll head down, do the front one, and we'll see where we're at, make sure it all works. So yeah, we'll cover that. We'll rest after this, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Just go steer the tractor down the field. Right. Was I mistaken? Look at that, fertilised, 100%. And grass still states that it's growing. Now, it should be harvestable, mowable within the next few days, according to the seasons section. So, we'll see how it all turns out. Obviously, I would get more yield had I mowed first. Oh, sorry, had I ploughed. We've already done the lime state. The only thing this field needs is plowing. We do actually have this spreader on lease. What we'll do is we'll hold on to it for now, because we'll mow that top paddock again, get that up to 100% tomorrow, and then we'll return this after we've done that. Okay, so let's see if it'll let us rest. So we'll close that. Hold on. -1. Very brisk morning. Ground temperature is 2 degrees. Pretty sure for grass it doesn't matter too much. 3 degrees. But we're almost at its harvestable point. So somewhere over the next few days we should be able to start mowing it for real. Oh, it's probably that. Now I realise this isn't a very legit way of doing it. Okay. Struggling to figure out where I was there. Trying to do this in the dark for the first time. Yeah, like I was saying, it's not a very legit way of doing it, but I can't see how it was going to happen any other way. Something has to change within the ground state in order to allow you to put the next fertilizer run in. So we just did what we had to do to change the ground state, essentially. So yeah, once again, we'll crack on, get this done, throw the next lot of fertilizer onto it, and then we shall see what we have for contracts. Potentially there could be a fertilizing contract, which means I'll be able to make the money back at least for renting the spreader. Not sure if you guys can hear that thunder, but it's shaking the little cabin that I'm staying in at the moment. Thankfully, the lights on this class Axion work pretty well. Sort of see fairly easily where we need to go. seeing where you need to go is pretty helpful. But for those of you who's wondering, the tractor is obviously the class Axion out of the medium sized tractors. We've got the front 3-point linkage. Pretty sure we got the extra screen in there. And we're currently running the Pottinger Novacat mowers. These things do have the PTO gear at the back, so you can actually run another implement directly behind these. If I'm not mistaken, it does put the swath into the center, so you can, if you've got a tractor with enough power, you can run the baler directly behind the mower, or you could even run your loading wagon directly behind the mower. Which is kind of handy. Keep looking up to see where we're going. Make sure we're not just wasting time in conditioning areas we've already been through. This is going to be the fun bit, finding out where we need to be. Right there. Oops. Happy to miss little bits, but that was a sizable enough chunk that I managed to catch. So we are going to have a little bit left. That'll just be one more turn around. Whereabouts does the sun come up from here? actually noticed before. You can see the mower chilling around in there. Oh yeah, you can see it going in there as well. That's pretty cool. So we'll actually just get turned. Get this guy put back away. Now I'm not too sure how good the lights are on the Fiat. Oops, turning off. That'll do perfectly for what we need. Oh, getting lost as to where my field is. Okay, so last little bit, we've got tiny little speck that we missed back up there. And we've only got 170 litres of fat left in this. Pretty sure there won't be any fertiliser contracts. Just yet, anyway. There potentially might be. That's what we'll do. Bring this down through here. And we should have a look. No. And we are not sowing potatoes. That would be an episode on its own, possibly more. One more attempt. Right, so there's nothing going on at the moment. what we might do, guys, is we might just call it there for this one, and we'll see what happens when we're back again next time. Thank you.